Well, here's tonight's entertainment. Yes, we're watching this on TV tonight. Isn't that exciting? Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Valerie, and we're at my home. So today we're going to take a look at our new Wyze Robot Vacuum. So here it is. This is what came in the box. So you can see here you've got a quick start guide, which gets you set up. And this is a full manual with a lot of good information in it. And of course, the ever important safety instructions. So they also give you, it comes with two of these little brushes.
Those are the edge brushes.
Oh, this is the edge brush. So when it, is looking for the edge. And you get two. One's already installed here on the guy. And they give you a spare, which is nice. And they also give you a spare HEPA filter. This keeps everything nice and clean. And
that's about it. It keeps it nice and clean.
Keeps it nice and clean. Anyway, so Mark's going to show you the unit itself.
So let's take a look. So here it is. This is the robot vacuum. And if you look on top over here, there's a laser. And that laser is used to figure out where it is in the room. And it does a very good job of it. The laser, correct. And a little bumper pad here for when it bumps in the walls and objects. And then on the back, there's the charging metal. So these are the leads for the charging. And what that does is it hooks into the charging base. We'll see how to install that in a second. Now, if we look underneath, it's a traditional looking vacuum, right? It's got the roller here, the brush to clean it, and then this is one of the edge brushes. It just snaps on right there, nice and easy, and then they have these nice wheels, and they're nice and bouncy so that they can kind of go over objects and so forth. But that's pretty much it. That's the Wyze Robot Vacuum.
All right, so why don't we take a look and get it installed and see how it works?
Sounds like a good plan. To install, first download the Wyze app from the App Store. If you haven't set up an account, you'll be asked to do so. Then press the plus key and select Wyze Robot Vacuum. On the Robot Vacuum, press and hold both buttons on the top. You'll hear, Wi-Fi connection has been reset, and the lights will blink. Now, just enter your network name and password. Open Settings, Wi-Fi, and then select the network with WVCR in it. Go back to the Wyze app and it will connect. You then name the robot vacuum. Skip the share for now. You can do that later. That's it. The robot vacuum is set up in the app. Now you can plug in the charging base. Notice the two spring-loaded metal strips. When the robot docks, it presses against these to charge. You will want to store excess cord in the bottom of the charger, so the robot doesn't get tangled on the cord. Place the charger flat against the wall. It needs about 1.5 feet of clearance on either side to allow the robot room to dock. Now take the robot and place it in front of the dock with the metal strips on the robot pressed against the metal strips on the charging dock, and turn on the robot if you haven't already. Note, the power button can be used to send the robot cleaning, and the home button can be used to send it back to charge, though it's much easier to do those functions from the app. If there is a firmware update, the app will prompt you to do it. We recommend you do this now. Once complete, the robot is ready to start cleaning. Before you begin, be sure to pick up small loose items and cords that might get sucked up with a brush. Keep in mind, the Wyze Robot Vacuum is not designed for wet floors. Just press the clean button on the app and the robot will start cleaning and mapping the whole house automatically. It first maps out rooms by tracing the outer boundaries of the room and then cleaning inside those boundaries, mapping its position along the way. It's addictive to watch as it discovers more rooms and updates the map. Once it completes what it thinks is one room, it moves on to the next until the whole house is mapped. The app tracks battery level, and if the level drops to around 8%, it will head home to charge up to 60% before going back out to complete the cleaning. It measures the square footage and the time it takes. Ours took over 3 hours to cover 1,500 square feet with about 3 recharges. Once complete, the robot returns home to charge. The robot will announce its actions and show you on the app. Now that the robot has mapped all the rooms, we can clean one room at a time. So let's clean the bedroom hall. We select room 7 and press clean. The robot will start out on its own to find the room and clean it. You can watch its progress on the map. In settings, you can set up cleaning schedules. You set the time and the days of the week, plus select which rooms to clean. You can set up as many schedules as you like. When the robot reaches the room to clean, it starts with the boundaries and then cleans the rest. We added some dirt to the carpet, nuts and panko crumbs. It easily vacuumed them up on this pass. You can also split rooms, which for us would be handy since it made room 9 so large. You select the room and drag the red boundary line to make the split. You may notice it didn't actually work. According to the Wyze forum, they are fixing it in beta. So hopefully it will be working soon. The vacuum has 3 speeds called suction levels: quiet, standard, and strong. You may be able to tell the difference here, but it's only slight. At any setting, it's not too loud, certainly not compared to an upright vacuum. The robot navigates well around objects and between tile and carpet. However, there is a bit of confusion on avoiding falling down stairs. While their online FAQ claims a robot has cliff sensors, the manual says it needs guardrails. We haven't tested this, so be careful. The robot was able to get around our coat rack. Note how it backs up and otherwise maneuvers to escape. It even went under the bed to clean, even avoiding the posts. We bet it hadn't been cleaned since we moved in. You can pull up records of the cleanings, showing you how many square feet and how long it took. Check out how much dirt that the initial whole house cleaning picked up. That last pass picked up the remaining dirt before heading back home. While the robot heads home, let us see what's inside. There are 3 accessories that have a maintenance schedule: the main brush, the edge brush, and the HEPA filter. The app shows you how much time is left for each and a button to reorder. To open the robot, pull up on the front cover. You see the dustbin and a small cleaning brush. We found removing the cleaning brush to be a bit difficult. You remove the dustbin by pressing the center tab and pulling straight up. They provide handy instructions on the bin. You can remove the HEPA filter by pulling forward on the left side. You can clean the fine screen on the dustbin with the cleaning brush. It takes a bit of pressure to open the bin. We rinsed off the bin after we dumped the contents and let it dry, before reassembling and putting it back in. Well, the robot is back at the charger. It determines the best approach and then backs in to charge. We have noticed a couple of times where it didn't quite connect. This time, it re-maneuvered to get it right. So what did you think? How did it clean?
I think Sebastian did a really great job. He cleaned all over the house and even went under the bed, and I can't believe all the stuff he picked up.
Sebastian?
Yeah, Sebastian. That's what I named him.
Cool.
So I have to say, I got my parents a robot vacuum cleaner, one of the first ones that came out. That was probably almost 20 years ago by now. And that one wasn't really that great. It kind of went all over the house and then would stop in the middle of the floor. The battery would die, and got a spare battery. That didn't really help. So I wasn't really that excited to get a robot vacuum cleaner, but this one has turned out really great, and it's definitely a great price.
You know, and it did do a good job. I mean, I actually took the machine and moved it when I was middle of doing the floors, and it figured out where it was and it got back on track. So that was pretty cool. The only thing I think that really could use improvement is the app. You couldn't adjust the rooms and setting any boundaries, and that seems to be a bug. And I think looking online, they've got a beta program going on right now. They're trying to fix that. So once that's fixed, I think this is a pretty good app and a pretty good product.
Thanks for watching our video today. We've included more information about the product we reviewed, as well as links where to buy in the description box below. And while you're there, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you can find out the next time we do a video.
And for more smart home stories, visit appmyhome.com. Thank you.
Thank you.